Welcome back, everyone. So you know how we often browse the AI agent store?
Yeah, always a good spot to find interesting new tools.
Well, today we came across one called Dashworks AI.
Ah, Dashworks. Right. I saw that listed under productivity agents. Looked pretty interesting.
It really did. The main promise that caught my eye was this idea of an AI assistant that pulls together all your workplace knowledge.
Exactly. That unification part seems key. It's not just searching one place, it's about connecting, well, everything, all the company's different tools and apps.
Right, so you get instant answers, supposedly accurate ones, by drawing info from literally everywhere you work.
Which, let's be honest, is a huge pain point. Bouncing between different platforms just for one number or, one policy detail.
Totally. So this unification, how wide does it go?
Well, the details on the site mentioned it integrates with, I think, over 50 big workplace tools.
Like the main ones, Slack, Google.
Yeah, exactly. Slack, Google Workspace, Salesforce, Notion, those types. And apparently it can also search across something like 1,800 integrated apps.
Wow, 1,800. So pretty comprehensive then.
Seems like it. The goal is really casting a wide net across where information might live in a company.
Okay, let's sort of break that down. So you ask it a question, just plain English.
Just like you'd ask a colleague, is the idea.
And the agent goes off, searches all these connected systems, finds the info.
And crucially, brings back the answer with the sources cited, so you know where it came from.
That's important. Okay, so who's this actually aimed at? Who benefits most?
Good question. The listing suggested a pretty wide range, actually. IT teams, support.
Makes sense for them. Always needing info fast.
Right. Also, sales, HR, product teams, even L&D learning and development.
You can see the use cases, can't you? Like for HR, maybe onboarding a new person.
Exactly. Giving them instant access to policies without digging through a shared drive. Or for support, answering complex internal questions quickly.
Or just automating answers to those questions that pop up again and again in team chat.
Yeah, freeing people up from constantly answering the same FAQs. It's about streamlining access for teams who need current info from, well, all over the place.
There was also a mention of its autonomy level, something like 86%.
There was, yeah. Now, these percentages, they can be interpreted different ways depending on how they're measured.
Sure, sure. But it suggests it can handle a fair bit on its own, without needing constant tweaking.
That seems to be the implication, that it can handle a good chunk of the information finding and synthesizing without direct human input for every single search. They mentioned a deep research feature for that.
Right. And then there was the acquisition news.
Oh, yeah, that was significant. HubSpot acquired Dashworks.
When was that? April 2025, the listing said.
That sounds right, yeah, April 2025. And getting bought by a major player like HubSpot.
That's a pretty big vote of confidence, isn't it?
Absolutely. It validates their approach to unifying workplace knowledge and, hints at where this tech might be heading, integrating into broader platforms.
So, stepping back, what does a tool like this really mean for you listening, for how we all find info at work?
It's a big question. How does your day change when you don't have to be the human search engine across 10 different systems?
Exactly. What happens when an AI agent can genuinely connect all the information you have access to
Yeah.
across your entire digital workspace?
It's definitely something powerful to think about. The potential impact is huge.
And just a reminder, we found this agent, Dashworks AI, while looking through the AI Agent Store website.
That's aiagentstore.ai. Definitely worth exploring if you're interested in these kinds of tools.
For sure. Well, thanks for joining us for this discussion.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate you taking a moment to rate this deep dive.